Hello, and welcome to another episode of Good Brews, Bad Views, the podcast where we find out if great beer makes bad movies any better. I am your host, Max Nestorowicz, and as always, joined by my co-hosts, James Thorpe.
Hi, Max.
And Ryan Everhart.
Hello, Max.
Today on Good Brews, Bad Views, we
Seductive
are
psychotic.
using our NPR voices.
Right. Not well. We're just trying.
So, if this is the first time listening to the podcast, welcome. If this is not, welcome back. Basically, how this is going to go is we are going to watch a bad movie. In this case, Killer Klowns from Outer Space.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to drink a beer alongside of it. And we're going to talk about the beer and talk about the movie. This podcast is designed so that you can watch the movie along with us and or drink with us. But if you can't, that's perfectly all right too. So, but before we get into that, we have some updates. As all of us have been on travels of sorts since the last time we met. And I'm sure we all had some great beer on those travels. Ryan, why don't you tell us about where you've been recently?
All right. So you want to know how things went as I was becoming a worldly nerd, I guess. So I went to the Traverse City area in the Lower Peninsula in Michigan and visited quite a few places, actually. Wineries, distilleries, and breweries. Yeah, so it's a good sampling of a lot of different types of booze, and it was just wonderful. If you guys, I can straight up just like vacay slideshow verbally this for you.
You do you, Ryan. You do
Okay.
you.
Well, I went to two distilleries that were great. Yep, there it is. The Grand Traverse Distillery they make some really good stuff. I've had their whiskeys before. It's really good. So we got a tour of their facility, which is pretty small, but they're expanding a lot, and they're doing some cool stuff with some other local facilities as far as barrel exchanges and kind of experimenting. Northern Latitude Distillery was cool. I actually bought some rum from those guys. They're really popular for a lot of their gins, I guess, and I'm not a gin dude. And a horseradish vodka, which is getting really popular.
I've heard of that, yeah. And I've had stuff from Grand Traverse Distillery. They make some good whiskey.
I actually got an Isla Rye whiskey that I brought back upstairs for sharing. So we'll absolutely dive into that. For wineries, we went to Left Foot Charlie. Interesting factoid about those guys: they do not add any extra sugar to their wines. It's just only the sugar from the grapes. Their wines are okay. Aurora Winery was pretty good. They had I can't remember.
Was it well lit?
Light jokes. Yeah, so pretty unremarkable overall for those guys. The Belago Winery, their wines that I tried were okay, but their ciders were very good. I tried a flight of their ciders, their hard ciders, and they were great. They had actually one of my favorites was a lightly hopped cider.
Oh, like a dry hopped?
Yeah, it was excellent. But for breweries, all right, this is there's going to be some contention here, so I'm gonna pose some things to you guys.
Okay.
So Acoustic is a cider and meadery place. It's very, very small. I've been there before. But most of their product is real good. Right Brain is great. Been there before too. Had some beers from Right Brain. Their CEO Stout's kind of a bigger one that people are familiar with. Right Brain's great. It's a big facility. Their food is good. The atmosphere is cool. It sucked though because when we got there this year, we got there just as their kitchen closed, so I didn't get to have dinner. So I had to go eat dinner somewhere else. But yeah, Right Brain's great. Hop Lot is a new brewery that I haven't been to before that we just kind of stopped at on a whim, and it was fucking great. Every beer I got from them was delicious in the flight, and it's super cool because it's like a beer garden set up in the back. There's just a bunch of bonfires. It's all outdoor, and just sat around some bonfires for a couple hours, slamming beers and just chatting it up with strangers and having a great time. So if you get a chance to go to or sample beers from Hop Lot, it was great. This blew me away. Was not expecting such a good time. So here's the contention. Went to Jolly Pumpkin for the second time, the same one up in Traverse City. Got a flight of all sours and hated all of them. This is twice now where I've gone to Jolly Pumpkin and gotten a flight and not liked a single beer from Jolly Pumpkin. Not a one. Their food's good, but I haven't liked a single one of their beers, and I feel like that's an unpopular opinion for those guys, but whatever.
I'll admit that I've had not a lot, but I've had a handful of Jolly Pumpkin beers, and they're okay. For being known for their sours,
No way.
Nothing of the sours I've had from them have been blowing my socks off. I think they're known for being sours, as they probably were the first big brewery to being like, we're doing sours.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah, but that's just nothing. Food's good. Atmosphere's cool, but beer sucks. The sours suck. I've tried pretty much.
They have more than just sours there, but I haven't tried any of them.
I'll try some of their other styles, but no, I mean with shorts, even the stuff out of Founders now, the Green Zebra, and then the Bells with the Oarsman is even. No, that's a good sour. So there's way better options than Jelly Pumpkin. That's the end of my rant.
Okay,
but
that's a pretty good rant.
Yeah,
it was
a great
So overall,
weekend.
how many breweries?
6. Well, 4 1, 2, 3, 4 breweries. That's the Rice is Done magical song. Yeah, 4 breweries, 3 wineries, and 2 distilleries.
Cool.
Yeah, good times.
James Thorpe, where were you recently?
I was in Grand Rapids for a board game convention, and I didn't go to any breweries while I was out there, actually, but I did go to a pub.
You're off the show.
Yeah. And I had 2 beers. I had Greenstone from Old Nation Brewing.
Okay,
which is the guys who make M43.
Yeah.
I will be there Saturday.
Yeah, and it was a if you're gonna be there Saturday, I would like to discuss things with you.
You want to get some Boss Tweed?
Yes.
Okay.
The
see what I can do.
The beer was a it was a New England style pale ale.
Okay, so not quite a New England IPA?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was really good. It was fantastic. I was really thrilled with that. I enjoyed it a ton, which made me disappointed because that was the first beer I had, and the second beer I had was a grapefruit sour from Witch's Hat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy,
which had pretty much no flavor to it, which actually really surprised me. Like I'd like to give that one another shot from a different tap or a bottle of it, because it was like it tasted like a Bud Light. So I don't know if it just
could be dirty
Dirty
lines, which
Yeah.
is something I never really thought about until recently.
Yeah, so
which has a huge effect on your beer.
right, and because of the lack of flavor, like I don't know if something just went bad with that batch or something like that in shipping. So I don't want to trash them or anything and go on them, but I don't want to. I don't want that to spoil my idea of what they are, because I like Witch's Hat stuff, but
Yeah.
that was, when I say it was bad, it was bland to the point that like, something seemed wrong with it, and maybe that's just what they're
That
going for, and
sucks.
it's like a really entry level sour, and it's just not for me at this point.
yeah.
Thinking about it, I may have had that at their beer festival back in July.
Okay,
'Cause I remember there being like a very, very entry-level sour beer, but I couldn't remember if it's their grapefruit sour or someone else's grapefruit sour, because it's a pretty popular flavor to put in a sour beer.
yeah, and that's why I was kind of like, okay, this should be like good. I should have just gotten a sample of it, but it wasn't. They had Green Zebra on tap, so that
Live
was kind
dangerously.
of I was sad that I was like, oh, I could have had Green Zebra
Right.
instead. But we were busy, so I didn't make it out to Founders while I was out there, which made me sad. And one of these times I go out to Grand Rapids, I'm going to make it to Brewery Revant, and then I will report back on
That'd
that.
be cool.
Yep.
Cooler than you.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of Witch's Hat, though, I'd like to get you guys out there one of these days. It's not far.
No.
And,
Yeah,
I went there.
Their beer is actually my favorite beer of the trip, but we'll get to that after you're done.
No, I was just gonna say it'd be cool to get out there.
But Ryan, what was your favorite beer that you had?
I was just flipping through my phone to try and kind of decide.
Check us out on Untapped.
Right, and maybe if I'm really nice to Max, he'll post some of my pictures on the website or something.
Yeah, that can happen.
But I'm going to start actually first with my favorite cider, hard cider. The hopped cider was just damn good. It really was.
Ciders count.
Have you had Catawampus from Blake's in the area?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've tried seeking that one out based off what you've told me about it, James. I have not found it yet.
I don't know if they make it anymore, so I'm looking.
It could be like a limited release, but we are in cider season right now.
Well, that was like one of their first ones they made.
Oh,
when
okay.
They first started, 2 years ago now?
Something
They had
like
that.
that.
Like Flannel Mouth, Beard Blaster, and Catawampus. Those are
And
El Charro,
El Charro, which
or
Jess
whatever.
had
El
when she was
Chavo,
on for Van Helsing last year.
Yep.
But I haven't seen it for a long time, to the point that I'm unsure if they make it anymore. But that was a heavily dry hop cider, and it was delicious. But I could see why it wouldn't have enough mass appeal to keep going.
Not a lot of people do the dryers. I mean, a lot of their ciders I've had are sweeter, which I feel like is the more accessible or more in demand one than the dry ciders.
Yeah, but if I can find it, Ryan, we'll bust that one open.
Yeah, certainly.
Cool.
But just real, I guess to go with favorite beer. I don't know. Hoplot's beers were so good, you guys. The one, let's see, I had Highway Robbery, which was a blonde ale, which was awesome, just great. Tippy Canoe, that was an American wheat IPA. I actually didn't care much for that one, but IPA not really my thing. What else on here? I'm just looking at their menu. The Woad Warrior Scotch Ale was very good. The Bayshore Brown was real good, as was, they have Kitty Wampus, which is an oatmeal stout. They were all great.
Yeah, cool.
It was so good, you guys.
Huh. All right. So, and as far as what I was up to, I was up in the UP for the Michigan Brewers Guild 9th Annual Upper Peninsula Beer Festival located in Marquette, Michigan.
Marquette.
And I was able actually to pour for Grizzly Peak Brewing out of Ann Arbor.
Oh, nice.
And that was a whole lot of fun. I'm going to see if I can maybe get us to do that in the upcoming festival, but no promises. So as well as going to the UP, my girlfriend and I, Stephanie, stopped at a total of 12 breweries there on the round trip. We went to stuff that had literally just opened to stuff that my first brewery on my list of breweries I've been to. So here's the list for where we went to. We went to Burt Lake Brewery in Indian River, Beer to Mac in Mackinac City, excuse me. That's probably my favorite brewery of the entire trip, just because of their beer was really good, their food was really good, and every brewer around was stopping there on the way up there. We ran into the guys who brew at Ascension there.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Stopped at Upper Hand Brewery, which is in Escanaba, which is actually a Bell's kind of subsidiary. Apparently there's a rule you can't have 2 brew pubs per brewery in Michigan, and Bell's was like, rah! So Bell's has a second brewery, really, but they are not selling below the bridge, but they are selling in Wisconsin. So they're pretty much like a upper Midwest brewery.
Weird.
Yeah. I don't
That's
know.
a dumb rule.
I don't make the rules, but I know you can get too hard in Madison, so whatever.
Thanks, Snyder.
There's Mackinac Trail Brewing Company out of Manistee, which was really, really nice. That had very, very nice. It had the nice, most scenic thing, because we were sitting down on the shores of Lake Michigan at a harbor and drinking our beers. We stopped at Hereford and Hops, also in Escanaba. That night we also stopped at Black Rocks in Marquette, my favorite brewery out of Marquette. We stopped at Ordock. Black Rocks is a different one we stopped at. We stopped in Cognition and Jasper Ridge, which are both in Ishpeming. And then up in the Houghton area, we stopped at the library. And we also stopped at the KBC, the Q&R Brewing Company, my brewery number 1. We actually tried to stop at 3 more, but they were closed. One was we're closed for the week. One was we're closed for 3 days. And the other one was a whole timetable kind of thing. We just couldn't get it in. So best beers of the weekend for me personally, where we actually found Perrin's No Rules, which is their coconut imperial porter that I saw written about in a article about Michigan's coconut beers. It tasted like a Mounds bar, and it's 13%, and it's
nice.
super, super good. It's got a picture of Walter from The Big Lebowski on the label.
I would like to try that.
It is very good. If I find any, I will snag us a bottle of it. The best beer at the festival for me was Witch's Hats. They have their Imperial Stout called Night Fury, and then they do a billion different variants on it. And the one that I saw on the list of I must try this beer at this festival was their Bourbon Barrel Boysenberry Ghost Pepper variant. So it was a little sweet on the front,
that sounds amazing.
hot on
I
the
wanna
back.
try that.
Yeah, just nice, dark, and rich. And I made sure to get some of their beer, as at the Ipsy Festival a couple months back, they had a literal line to get up into their tent, and they sold out of most of their beers, or sold out, but ran out. So yeah, a whole lot of beer over a 4-day weekend. So
wow, we all just decided to kind of overachieve at the same time, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I had 2 beers. You guys,
you weren't there to drink. Me and Ryan were.
I did play a lot of board games.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You played through a whole game of Twilight Imperium, which is a feat of itself.
Yeah, I played 7 different games in one day.
Wow. Didn't even play that much at Gen Con.
Just quickly, because I'm dumping a lot of love on Hop Lot, but the breweries I went to, all of them had great food, especially Hop Lot. So, if you go to a brewery and you're excited to have beer but are also hungry, you don't have to worry about going to those places, because you could really have your night ruined by having shit food at a good brewery. Yeah. But yeah, they all had great grub.
That's always good. It makes you want to stay there and drink more.
Yeah, man. Right?
All right. enough of our blabbering about where we've been, what we've drank, and
Yeah, you guys,
what
we're
games
so
we've played.
cool.
Boring.
Come visit us in Michigan.
Right.
On to the movies. So, it's Halloween time.
Halloween, it's my favorite.
Yep, best holiday of the year. So this will be our first of 2 Halloween-themed episodes for Good Brews, Bad Views, and we'll also be having a Thanksgiving and a couple of Christmas episodes, just like last year. So sit back, relax. We're watching Killer Klowns in Outer Space. Comedy, horror, sci-fi movies from 1988.
Right.
It may actually have the lowest budget of any movie we've watched on the podcast. So,
Excellent.
yes,
Nice,
yes. So we actually own this on Blu-ray. Well, Ryan does at least. So we have it queued up to just after the lion has stopped roaring, and the screen has gone to black. So if you're watching along with us, hit play.
It takes a second. There it is.
you go.
Blu-ray.
Sorry, Louis Diamant. I've never seen names disappear so quickly in opening credits.
Quick, before anyone sees us.
Yeah.
Grant Kramer.
It's a good Starfield.
Yeah.
I wonder if Neil deGrasse Tyson would critique the accuracy of this Starfield.
Probably.
Mhm. He probably could tell you exactly what it's being a
Right.
picture of, too.
You ever hear
And
that,
what time of the year it is.
Right. You ever hear that classic story about him correcting James Cameron for Titanic's sky?
Yeah.
Yep.
Great. I love Mr. Tyson.
Have you seen the lineups of people of like him correcting people's tweets compared to like the inspirational stuff from Carl Sagan lined up next to each other?
Yes.
That's great.
Yes. So, I love this opening song.
Right. It's amazing.
It makes me kind of wonder, like, whatever happened to, like, movie theme songs? Like,
Right, just
Will Smith did a
original
lot
themes.
for, like, Men in Black and Wild Wild West,
Yeah.
but they've kind of gone to the wayside.
And Skeet Surfing from Top
Keep
Secret,
surfing.
which you were singing
We
before
just
this movie.
drummed up that ditty before we recorded.
Yeah.
Yes.
Curmudgeon old cop band.
That's a good cop.
Yeah, that is John Vernon, most famously known for being Dean, the Dean from Animal House.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think he was on double secret probation and that's why he had to be in this movie?
Well, it's yeah, it seems like he's going to be, like, fired at the end of that movie. So this could very much be the canon continuation of this character's life.
This is a great lyric.
Yeah. So this character coming up to the corner here, that is Christopher Titus.
I know, right?
And this is his first role.
Is he drinking the like dollar store beer? That's what it
Yeah,
has to be, right?
or it's like the grocery brand beer.
What there was a brand of beer that just said beer on the
Oh
side.
no, yeah, that was totally a thing in like the 60s and 70s when like
Right.
everyone had their own variant
Yeah.
on beer. So yeah, there was like beer brand beer.
Yeah.
Plus, it's probably also a licensing thing. This movie has a budget of $1.8 million.
Right.
So, and they did it like, there's a lot of, not really corner cutting, but like all the cars are rented. Like they wouldn't fly out a comedian for his plane ticket cost because it's like, oh, no one's gonna know who that is, and we don't want to pay the money or whatever.
Nice.
Right.
So the special effects actually look pretty good for how like, cheap of a budget this movie had.
Right.
They're nothing spectacular, but they look. I think they hold up for the most part.
Right. And I was reading that the almost no money was actually spent on the clowns, believe it or
Yeah.
not, because that was all like do-it-yourself stuff from the Chiodo brothers or however the hell you say that. JoJo. Sweet Tooth comes strolling out of there,
Yep.
Yeah.
murders everyone.
You want ice cream?
Your existence is meaningless without ice cream.
When I was watching it for the first time, I cracked up when he came around the corner and there was actually a guy with a microphone on there, like going forward from it.
Oh, Jesus.
I feel like our childhood was kind of robbed by something because our neck of the woods never had like a makeout point that I know of.
No.
Oh yeah,
Dubbing is bad. Real
take
bad
this thing
here.
you don't want.
They're gonna give them 1 star. I'm gonna give them a 1-star review on their
Yeah.
Yelp.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused at the age range that everyone is supposed to be in this movie.
They're all college kids.
Yeah, I don't know. Because these guys strike me as vaguely 40-ish.
Yeah.
Chris O'Donnell's friends.
Oh, right. They operate on similar, timelines. Dilated time.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a Wet Willie with a popsicle. Figure something out.
Yeah. I can tell you, like, when I was a child, I could hear that ice cream truck coming from, like, blocks away.
Right.
Just like that tone is just like,
Huh?
You're a hunting dog.
Did you guys notice that the red popsicle that the one on the left had was only red at the very tip? Like,
Yeah, it's a bomb pop.
No. One had a bomb pop, and one had an all red popsicle that was only...
Oh, it was still frosty or whatever.
Right, but...
Yeah. There's a lot of... Yeah.
That may have been unintentional.
Yeah, okay.
He gives an accidental, like, half titty twister in a second here.
Yeah.
Also, back of a car on a raft. Classy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a few minutes to talk about that sweater.
Oh, God, his sweater, yeah.
What the hell?
Dude, that thing would be super popular right now.
Oh, God, I'd wear that sweater.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep.
Faint whirring.
So, what are we drinking today, guys?
What are we drinking, Max? You brought the beer.
We are drinking Clown Shoes' blackcurrant Saison, an ale brewed with blackcurrant puree. Clown Shoes, suitably appropriate for the movie we were watching today.
Yeah, brew bonus. Good work, Max.
Yeah. And we haven't drank a Saison on the podcast yet, so I figured, hey, why not? Clown Shoes has a lot of really cool label art, like full-on like pictures all the way around. So this is an elephant wearing clown shoes with in a blackcurrant field.
Appropriate. I also learned the word hornswoggled from this movie, so my life is...
Oh, really?
enhanced.
You hadn't heard hornswoggles before?
No.
So I like that he went from hot dogs to helicopters and airplanes.
And tacos.
And then tacos.
Yeah. Helicopter tacos.
Yes.
Gonna be rich.
Pillow
fool.
tacos.
Yeah.
Stay here with my sweater, Debbie. But I can remember seeing this movie on the shelves of Blockbuster growing up.
Yeah.
Just one of those like weird little covers that catches your eye.
Right.
Like this.
There it is. All right. Still.
Oh, sorry. This, Critters, and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Right.
Yeah.
Like those are like, movies you never rented, but you like were aware of their existence.
Right.
Yeah.
My first exposure to this movie, I was very young. I can't remember how young exactly, but there's a part that happens later on that just scared the hell out of me. Just the idea of having people trapped in cotton candy cocoons and having straws, stabbed into them so that you could siphon out their bloods is just this really ruined me for a little while when I was younger.
I like that this guy just goes with the flow.
Yeah. It's like,
like-
ooh, the circus. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Don't care about me here anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
What up, hound dog?
Ooh,
Never seen one.
Wires. How do
Yeah.
they work?
Yeah.
I will say that I wish they kept this character around just a little longer.
Yeah.
He's a generally enjoyable farmer guy.
Right. And it's just vaudevillian buffoonery.
Yes. Yeah. So how are you guys enjoying this blackcurrant Saison so far?
I'm liking it.
Cool. Mr. James?
Yeah. It's good. I like the front end flavor a whole lot. I think it really does. You get the currant flavor definitely.
Mm-hmm. So for those of you who are unaware, a Saison is a pale ale that is highly carbonated, fruity, spicy, and often bottle conditioned. It has historically been brewed with low alcohol levels, but modern productions of the style have a moderate to high level of alcohol. This one, it does not say on the label that I can see what the ABV is. So more on that later.
Coming soon. Beer stats.
Oh no, the dog! It's bandana. Now I can start my artisanal bindle business.
He already had his faux bindle with the bucket on the shovel.
Yep. I like the inclusion of the word tarnation.
Right. I think he brings up hornswoggled once more, which is great. Wait, let's go back to Bindle things. The Bindle business? The Bindle bin. That's what he would call it.
Yeah. Christopher Robin did not have a good adulthood.
No.
You don't have bare hands. You have human hands.
The best part about him saying the bare hands thing is he says bare hands. My bare hands. It's a deep accent for one word.
Yeah.
He had some good, like, I'm being shocked faces.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, clown. Good God.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus. Yeah, the clown faces are terrifying. I mean, they're obviously fake, but still disturbing.
Yeah. Look, hooligans.
Yep. Mooney detected fun and just had to arrest them.
Need to oppress the youths.
Just listening to The Cure.
Didn't do nothing. A double negative.
The college, right?
Yeah.
Discount Val Kilmer.
Dude, John Vernon has a super cool voice.
Yeah.
Just having myself a little cop beat down. Hey now.
Yeah.
Okay, so kid on the left has Krusty the Clown hair.
Yes,
He does. John Vernon's cop character is a little bit too real for the current situation we are currently in.
He's kind of an 80-minute metaphor for just a certain section of voters right now.
Yeah.
More on that later. Dude, Officer Kendall is not fucking around.
Nope.
Yeah. He went through Police Academy 2 and 4.
Right.
Yeah.
I would do anything.
Get in my map room.
Right. At least one of you is leaving here an accomplished cartographer.
Yeah. I'm going to show you where you can and cannot drink.
Right.
Oh, no offense.
So this movie quickly establishes the whole, like, townies versus the college kids kind of theme.
Mm-hmm.
Both you guys put to state, so I assume you guys didn't really have that there.
Oh, when we were there, East Lansing and Michigan State University were on war with each other, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Explain.
That's when East Lansing put in its crazy public ordinance about parties
Oh.
that allowed like $1,000 fine, 3 nights in jail for basically having a party, and the cops used that a lot. There was tear gas used 3 separate times. I
remember that. Yeah,
Michigan State.
I wasn't present, but yes.
Yeah, one of them. The police were overzealous with it, and it tear gassed into one of the dorms because of the wind. Now, mind you, students were doing dumb things also.
Yes, of course.
But, it just wasn't great. Mind you, part of this is because
Was this the couch burning days?
No, we went there starting in 2003. Couch burning happened in 2001, and so because of those incidents, during big events, they'd call in local police departments from around the area, and the infrastructure to coordinate was good at times, not great at others, so that caused some problems. But yeah, the biggest thing was the party ordinances that came in. The City Council of East Lansing really started sticking it to a lot of the students that were there, to the point that as we were leaving, there were a lot of ex-students that were staying in East Lansing and getting on the city council to try to normalize relations between the city and the student body.
Okay. So yeah, I went to Michigan Tech, much smaller school, and I really never thought that there was that kind of contention between the two, which you would, think is kind of the opposite of how it was. But I mean, at least I never really detected it. Tech employs like 30% of the people up there, so people have college parties and whatnot. The only time it really gets out of hand is Winter Carnival, but that's a huge economic boost to the area because you people coming up from around the state for that one weekend.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I mean it's a bit different because we're close to Lansing, but in a lot of ways, East Lansing is different from Lansing proper. So, Michigan State when school's in session, Michigan State has, like, as of right now, I think they said they have 58,000 students that are there.
Wow.
For a student body. So there's an impact to the population of East Lansing when Michigan State is in session.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bit of that there too, where a lot of the students were kind of like, East Lansing wouldn't be anywhere near the size it was or have the economic impact in the city it was if the student population wasn't there. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but those clowns, though.
Yeah.
Ha! Wait, is she
This
not
looks like a
talking about
totally
sex?
normal tent, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything
This
about
looks
this
like
is
a
fine.
circus.
This is still normal. This is every
It
other
looks like
tent
a
I've ever seen.
Nickelodeon game show set from the mid-90s.
Mm.
Does. Mark Summers is going to pop out of one of these doors.
This is almost more laser taggy than all of Schumacher's Batman movies.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good call.
Almost.
Damn it, I have that same thing written down.
Ha ha!
Yeah. The Euro Space Circus.
I have to give.
Matte paintings. Is there anything they can't convey?
No, there isn't.
I have a lot of nostalgia for matte paintings in movies, though.
Yeah.
Actually. I'll be completely honest with you.
Right,
Oh,
right.
no, matte paintings are wonderful.
Yeah.
Like, you totally can pick them out now, but back in the day...
Like,
It was great for establishing,
yeah.
extra fantastical shots, scale.
Mhm.
If the shot is not conducive to something like forced perspective, then this is kind of the way you had to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sporks, yeah, definitely. Also, what
The
the fuck is
Spencer's
the
Gifts.
purpose? What is the purpose of that door that they were just at? It's just a ledge to a giant chasm that goes straight down. Why?
Ryan,
Why
don't
have
you know
that?
anything about spaceship design?
Yeah, the Empire design.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, okay.
The Clown Empire.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, a clown stormtrooper. Has that been done?
Good
Clown
question.
Trooper.
Yes.
Let's use this other door.
No, these clowns are all super efficient. Or-
Right. Extra accurate with their weapons.
Yep.
They're just shitty weapons.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Just
I
like,
swear, these are the same egg sacs that we see in Van Helsing.
God. So is that popcorn dome just like Clown Zordon or something? What is that?
I don't know.
Clowners.
It's
Paul Mooney is not Paul Mooney.
That's the
Curtis Mooney is eliminating all fun in the town. We need some clowns with attitude.
Right.
that little popcorn thing is that like toy that toddlers had that you'd roll and it would pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the
Those are
clown
still
version of
fun.
that.
And I'm an adult.
I think it's just an actual popcorn machine they have going. They raided a local movie theater. And then just,
It's probably some dude lying underneath the camera hurling popcorn into a dome.
Oh yeah, it's a
I would
guy.
not
No,
be
it's a guy with a
surprised.
small shovel.
Yeah.
who are you, a cotton candy expert?
Yeah, right.
He's drying it out.
That's just the gooey nougat inside.
Right. That's how they keep the cotton candy fresh with
Yeah.
people.
How else do you think they make chocolate molds?
Right.
The goofy music through this whole movie is so absurd.
All right.
This movie has a lot of weird tonal shifts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There is one part, I don't know, about 60% of the way through. Also, he's just like, he's hand jobbing nozzles to just gasoline tanks or the portable plastic
Portal
things,
plastic
right?
ones.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
totally what those are.
All right. Weep, whoop, weep, whoop.
And they raided some Chuck E. Cheese.
Huh. Nightmares? Dude, the clown masks are
Okay,
just
so
horrifying.
the popcorn gun that he's about to pull out is the most expensive prop in the movie.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
I believe it.
It costs like $6,000 to make.
It's awesome. I
They can
want
actually shoot out popcorn.
one. What?
That's excellent.
Functioning popcorn
Who
gun.
runs like that?
I don't know. They learned
Denise
it from...
Richards?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Or Jean-Claude Van Damme in Cyborg. Dude, this is some persistent-ass popcorn.
I know.
Yes.
Smart pop.
Smart pop. Ah. Hey. I
What a
have
waste
no...
of popcorn.
I have no rebuttal to that logic.
No, I mean it's perfectly logical.
Yeah, right. Why
It's-
popcorn?
it's
Because they're
quite
clowns.
logical.
Okay.
I love this gag.
Yeah, it's just... Balona.
The only thing I find unsettling about these clowns are their itty bitty fingernails.
I can't say I've noticed. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out. There are times when they appear more wet than others, like especially their open mouths.
Oh,
and I don't know. It's just gross.
The fatter clowns,
Right.
maybe.
This is such a good gag.
I know.
It's way too good for this movie.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Clown down! Clown down! Black Hawk Clown. Oh, God, like that. Holy Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Right on the windshield. Just the obvious, like, Michael Myers, I'm not dead. Oh, all of them. Horrifying.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
So one of the reasons why we chose to do this is because it just came out, the remake.
Exactly.
And were you guys afraid of clowns growing up, or?
I have never been afraid of clowns.
Okay,
I still don't like clowns.
but you're not like afraid of them or anything like that.
I don't like clowns.
Okay, you can plead the fifth.
It sounds like they're about to have a training montage
Yes,
with this
it does.
music.
Mm-hmm.
How much can you do?
I'd say it sounds like it's in the same key
Yeah, it does.
as Eye the Tiger. At least that opening was. But no, clowns never really were creepy, or I didn't like them, but I didn't dislike them. They're like, oh yeah, they're clowns. They're at the circus, whatever. But I grew up watching a lot of Batman, and like I remember seeing the box for it, but I never stumbled upon it at a young, impressionable age.
Oh, I saw it pretty young, and it was not great.
Like how young are we talking?
Like single digits, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll leave a mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friend of the show, Spencer from the Mix Six, saw that when he was like 3 or 4 years old.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I saw the ending to Troll 2 at like 5, and it scared the living crap out of me.
Huh.
Where the little baseball falls down.
Oh yeah, like from the ghost.
No, and like he's sitting like the baseball says like your mommy tastes good or whatever.
I need to rewatch that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Usually I'm heavily drinking when I do that, so that might be why I don't remember it. This is a great little gag here
This
with the
is
clown like
awesome.
imitating the gorilla.
Okay, so I'm going to say something, again, another unpopular opinion. I very, very much want to see this movie remade.
It's been in development hell actually.
Really?
Okay.
Yep. And like starting from 2012, they've been like, should we remake the movie? Should we make a sequel to the movie? Should we make it like a TV thing? Supposedly there's something coming out next year for the 30th anniversary.
Man.
TV is a bad idea. This is a one shot.
Yeah, this is,
Yeah.
yeah. I would love to somehow get my hands into the production of the follow-up to this movie.
Yeah.
I would... Candy Cocoons! Kendall approves.
I think they do a great job of being like, this is what happened, but it just sounds so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right.
That, like any logical explanation that, just...
Oh, it's a movie. Right?
Mooney does like 99% of this movie swearing, and it's ridiculous. If Kurtwood Smith had been like 20 years older, he would have been cast for the role.
Right.
Yeah.
But he was pretty young and being Clarence Bodeker
Dumbass.
in RoboCop 1.
So, do you think they just like canvassed local police stations for someone who's had a name of Mooney and asked to borrow his name tag instead of making one?
Maybe.
Maybe. Probably cheaper, yeah.
He's an impressive sweater collection as well.
I was going to say, I'm just forcing him to wear that fucking sweater.
Yeah.
That's a great line. No, you little fart. This whole subplot and how it escalates through the rest of the movie of just Mooney not acknowledging what the fuck is going on.
It is. Yeah, it is great because it slowly escalates. Well, not slowly. It rapidly escalates once the bourbon comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or no, whiskey. Where's bourbon? I can't remember.
Let's drink one of each.
Yeah.
Wait, does he say the thing? Does he say the thing? Oh, here it comes. Ah, foreshadowing.
Yep.
Here it is.
Not gonna make a dummy out of Curtis Mooney. Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
This movie exists in a world where no car has brakes.
Right.
Yeah.
And also in a world where a town is just empty completely.
Yeah.
Same town this is a small town in the same universe as Batman 89 because that city doesn't have anybody in it either.
Right. Oh my God, this is just the weirdest looking dude.
It is Tobey Maguire's retarded older brother.
Wow. Love it.
The amount of mullets in this movie is pretty.
Right.
It's got to be. This got to be our
88.
highest mullet.
It's pretty
Mullet
high
ratio.
concentration of mullet. Even
Yeah.
that doll has a mullet.
That's a lady.
Ladies can have mullets too.
True.
That's
true.
not a mullet though, because the hair begins in the front,
Yeah,
I
I
long
suppose.
all the way back.
I think that is lost to the wiles of interpretation. This,
I like how the face changed.
yeah. This next part though. Well, for one, what the fuck, guy? Come on.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
super
Face.
ominous turn. Why are you still here, dude?
Yeah.
I will say though that this movie does a great job. All the clowns look different. Like
Yes.
not just a little different.
Yeah.
Like
Very
super different.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. That was awful. This guy sounds like Piglet. Oh my.
One of the things that I found interesting was looking at the different candy bar logos
Mm-hmm.
and seeing the ones that have changed dramatically and seeing the other ones which haven't changed at,
At all. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toilet paper's always stuck to your foot.
Mm-hmm.
I love just how like slow this entire like sequence is. He's just going like aisle by aisle, and
And I'll be
how
honest.
this always it comes back to this sort of like 3 times.
Right. And I'll be honest, I'm actually kind of glad that, at least in this time back at the store, there's no music. It's just the clown fumbling around, knocking shit around.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes it a little bit more like uncomfortable. And
Yeah. Oh, snapsies.
His sweater blends into the back of that cop
I
car.
know. Just a floating head back there.
He should just hung out in the back of this car the whole movie.
Yeah, he'd be fine.
No clowns would find him
Yep.
ever.
I really wanted that to be like an airplane situation where the picture on the left of the door was somehow her, also going up to the same door. Holy Jesus.
Yeah, that's not like a creepy porn intro.
Right.
Yeah. That poster in the back is something that Catwoman would be proud of, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Little murder montage.
Yep. Why would you think that's okay?
Right. What about this
Clowns
clown?
aren't. Look at the little fingernails. Look at the little
Oh, yeah,
fingernails.
they are tiny. Jesus Christ. I hate the teeth. Oh, they're so creepy and awesome. All right.
Like the clown animatronics, because they're real, hold up
Right.
immensely well. Like
Yeah.
they could just. It would actually be awesome if they do remake this movie to use these clowns again.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Pull them forward.
Who knows if they've survived that
Right.
long?
Right, but
Or-
if they're around, it'd be super cool to, or at least have maybe like one of them in the background walking around that looked like
Yeah,
this or
or
something.
just try to make them the same way,
Remake them, but still
Yeah.
be practical.
but use the technology of 2017
Right.
or whatever.
And also that sweater. Just come on now.
Whisper, 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 whisper,
Yeah.
whisper, whisper.
He kind of sounds like Fry from Futurama.
A little bit.
Oh.
Let's kiss in front of the cop and make him jealous.
He's all. I wouldn't watch that.
Whatever. I've had it before.
Yeah.
It's not that
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I like that he's from the Metro Police Department,
Right.
from Metroville.
Metroville.
Metrotown Metros.
Right.
That's the football team.
Definitely.
The town had a name. You saw it on the little street sign, but I couldn't recall what it was. I like how he puts them in the back.
That's when you just get in. You're like Jeeves to the clown.
Yeah.
This had to have been a fun scene to film.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh, yeah. Because it's definitely one of those like one take kind of things.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, it's just hell
You
for
don't-
the set dresser.
Yeah, you don't reset this shit.
Yeah.
Sex jokes.
Yeah, creepy little fingernails.
Wow, that's just
Like to me, that is the most.
it's really
Disturbing.
weird. Yeah. Lessons of seeing.
Yeah. That sequence. I mean, the sequence is weird because it makes them seem like the clowns are dumb or stupid, but they're
Well, they're just exploring,
yeah.
right? They're investigating.
Matte painting.
Yeah, right there behind that painting.
Where'd the hole come from?
Dude, Officer Ken taking charge.
Yeah.
You're very blinky, sweater man. I don't even know. I don't remember your name. So
He looks like a blonde Joel Osteen. Officer Ken. The sweater guy's name is Mike.
Mike Tobacco. is
Mike,
his
yeah,
name,
Mike Tobacco.
Actually,
Mike would totally be played by Ben Stiller.
right?
Yeah,
A younger Ben Stiller.
Yeah, young Ben
and the
Stiller.
cop would be Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
That's right. That's absolutely correct.
That's now I want to see that movie.
All right. And the fucking police chief would be like Michael Rooker, whatever.
Mickey Rourke.
No,
And Mickey Rourke.
this fucking guy's horrifying.
Yeah.
I also very much feel like I've seen this asshole somewhere before.
It looks like it was like a character actor of sorts.
Trying to read some of the graffiti back there. No butt, no putt.
Yeah, there's
Dude,
no
next.
butt, no putter ass.
Is there beer? Is there more beer?
Yeah, there's more beer.
Yeah.
It's
Beer me, bros. Oh, that bike
Luckily
is
we
having
got
a bad
two.
time. Oh, I thought you were gonna pour yourself some.
This bar is the one black person in this town.
Is that?
No problem.
Yeah, more beer.
There's more beer brand beer back there.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I like that guy's hat that just says Octane.
Yep.
So the store boxing gloves in the sky.
Yep.
Is what I've
He
learned.
pulled out a hammer space. Dun dun dun. Boom.
Careful what you wish for.
Dang.
Dang. I love the collapse there.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot of scene in Santa's sleigh when Santa goes to the bar.
Right, yeah.
Bison. The moist
Oof.
clown.
Yuck.
Dang, dog.
This is the first like sinister scene of this movie. What's coming up right here?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? At least we see more people. I mean,
Yeah.
And okay, so I agree completely that it's definitely kind of a tonal shift, a little darker, right?
Yep.
But that's something I think would be very cool to play with if they did get around to finishing a remake, is taking huge tonal swings in this movie. I think that'd actually be pretty cool, just from just silly and playful to just downright horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing I'd watch.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think that's a nice little choice there of like panning and she's already gone. You don't
Right.
see her like get up from the table and walk
Right,
away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. And so what's the play here? Is he just
Gonna
going to hit her with
bonk
a
her.
hammer?
Yeah.
Space bonk.
You're not worth the cotton candy juice or whatever they use.
Well, I mean, we see them, like, shooting them with the guns, and that just cotton candyifies them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just not going to acknowledge the horrifying clown beast over there?
Yeah.
With the weird
Ah,
teeth.
those teeth.
It's awesome though. It's gross but awesome.
You sit in the back and think about what you've done.
Right. Sit back there with the feces of previous criminals.
Yeah, they have plastic floors in the back of cop cars so they can just hose them out.
Wise move.
What's going on? I can't look over to my right and see that this whole disaster zone is over there.
Yeah, it's a little weird that Captain Sweater is this dumb
Yeah.
in this scene.
Yeah, because, I mean, he's been relatively competent up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
And then Officer Ken sucks up all the smarts for the rest of the flick.
They were making out in the trunk.
Very dusty car.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
locked.
A handprint on the window, Titanic style.
Yeah.
Draw me like one of your French clowns.
So,
Yeah.
a mime?
We'll play it, Max. I guess the spiders around here eat a lot of beets. I don't know.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks back, I went to the
Eight-legged
Detroit
beets.
City Distillery. They had a honey harvest at their production facility, and they had like artisanal cotton candy there.
What?
Surprisingly good.
I would put that in my face. Sounds great.
Yes.
It seems like one of those things that you shouldn't get snooty over.
Well, it was just like, it wasn't just...
I'm not calling you snooty.
No.
I
I mean, it wasn't called artisanal cotton candy, but that's what I'm calling it to denote that it was some good-ass cotton candy.
Some fancy ass premium quality cotton candy.
Yes. Like, if Whole Foods sold cotton candy, it'd be that kind of cotton candy.
That's my main problem with the idea of, like, P.F. Chang's.
Is that
I don't
it's
like P.F. Chang's.
Well, no, it's
Bad?
that it's like you're taking food or a thing that is like purposely not like fancy.
Mhm.
Like orange chicken is orange chicken, man.
Yeah.
No matter
It's
how
not
much
good.
you dress it up, it's just gonna be orange chicken. Like
Right.
there's you're not gonna ever get to the point where there is a discernible difference between like $18 orange chicken and $5 orange chicken.
True. Unless you make, like, blood orange chicken or something like that.
Yeah, but then that's different.
Yeah, that's true. Your organic Florida grown orange chicken. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of, there was a big article about that. Like, there's right now the big thing right now, I guess, in craft beer is like craft malt liquor, which way too sweet, way too sweet. Founders makes
DKML?
DKML.
I actually really like that. I had that recently.
I only had a sample of it. I would not want any more than a sample
Oh,
of it.
I'd
It is
slam that shit.
so sweet.
I didn't think mine was that sweet.
At least for my palate.
Okay. I untapped it actually just a couple of days ago and loved it. Who is this? Who the fuck are you? Why are you calling the cops? Goodbye.
Yeah.
So going back to the Saison for a second. So they use the yeast they use to make Saisons, like a Belgian style yeast. And to me it leaves this very, very kind of dry aftertaste in my mouth. Kind of like after you take a spoonful of peanut butter. You know?
That's an interesting way to
Yeah.
say that. Okay.
Yeah. So, but no, like, because there's been, like, I don't have a lot of Saisons, but of the ones I do, there's, like, 2 or 3 that I've had that I'm like, this tastes like peanut butter. Not because it has, like, the taste of peanuts, but because it leaves my mouth feeling like I've gotten that peanut butter
Right.
aftertaste.
In an interesting psychoanalytical twist, now that you say that and I'm drinking this, I get it.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Matt.
There's some great acting by...
Yeah.
Is this
By
the
John
bizarro
Vernon.
version of Officer Cosgrove from Freakazoid?
I think
It's a
so.
deep cut.
Yeah.
Like, he has the notion that there's an entire town.
Being terrorized by the
And I like how that bottle of Jack Daniels is mostly empty.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's, regularly doing this.
Again, I'll go back to the political metaphor of him just ignoring the entire world telling him, hey, this stuff is happening. No, it isn't. I'm going to sit down and hang up on everyone.
Yeah.
You got
No,
discount
no
Brendan-
climate change for you.
So it looks like they got discount Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
No, it looks like they have bee-stung cheeks, Brendan Fraser. But I think this scene would be very cool in a remade version of this movie.
Just for maybe that as special effects.
Well,
that
yeah,
was terrible.
that was goddamn terrible. But for the other shots, though, okay, interesting thing here, that was supposed to be a lot more spectacular, except that the stunt crew forgot to remove like the wheel brakes in front of the wheels. So the car was supposed to like fly off really far and just be spectacular and tumble all over the place. Instead, it just kind of like slowly goes over the
Blip,
edge.
blip, 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 yeah. See, it's meant to be in a world where cars have no brakes.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, props to this movie for being, in a late 80s horror movie that doesn't just throw titties everywhere at you.
Yeah, so it's PG-13. So, but I think it's
Oh, you're right, it is. I'd
Yeah.
forgotten that it was.
at times
Right.
it feels like it could easily have been an R movie
Yeah.
because it uses its one fuck sparingly.
Right.
But it
As
doesn't
do
have
I.
to be. Yeah. But no, I think it does.
Crawling popcorn.
It does well for
Yeah.
what it's trying to be. I think, but in no way is it a good movie.
Yeah. No.
Good makeup. I will say it's probably one of the best like makeups in the we've had.
Yeah, I mean, shit, if Suicide Squad gets an Oscar, I mean,
Ugh. That's your comparison for everything.
it soils the whole Oscar thing for me.
Well, these are better clowns than what the Joker looks like in Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm. Now I really want popcorn.
Me too.
Someone
But
burned
I
popcorn at
always
work
want
today.
popcorn.
People burn popcorn too much at work, so it kind of ruins the concept. Of
Oh, we have a popcorn machine in our cafeteria at work now, and it's great. It's Detroit popcorn. It's good.
What exactly makes the Detroit popcorn? Is that the brand or is
Yeah,
it
it's the brand.
Oh, okay. Well, I was wondering if it was like Chicago style, where it's just a combination of cheese and caramel.
So are we getting a window into just like young Sean Spicer's life here? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh God, the Emmys.
I really wanted the shower scene to kind of turn into like Slither.
Oh, rather that than Jack Frost.
Yeah. Well, when they were all crawling around, like it reminded me of the little creepy slugs from Slither.
Yeah.
Which is a surprisingly fun movie.
Oh, that movie is spectacular.
Yeah, Slither's great. That was my first exposure to James Gunn.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Then came Super.
I still haven't
came
seen
Guardians. Oh, dude, Super is so good.
Doesn't it feel like he should be wearing an earring?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Or he should.
Yeah,
No, not him. Him.
Yeah,
He'd be the earring wearer.
yeah. No, Officer Ken should be wearing one long earring.
Yeah, feather.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Wait, so you're gonna make him Kiefer Sutherland from Lost Boys?
Right.
Yep.
And then Sweater McGillicuddy should be wearing fucking snow pants and like a purple
Suspenders.
down. Yeah.
Aw.
Shut up, Darsh. What about the bus?
I wanted that bus to have a clown.
We have
name
no
on it.
public transit
Yeah.
authority. That's what about the bus?
So okay, cool. Thing for the remake. In that scene, as the bus goes by, not obviously but visible, a clown on the bus, perhaps getting up to mischief as it drives by.
I much like that, just like the bus going by and then the clown just being there.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Don't change that. I like that. This is totally. I mean, people can do this with their fingers,
The elderly are easily amused.
right? And confused.
Yes.
That's the same thing.
It's a real
Right.
bunny.
His lips are too big.
Oof.
The smiles are really creepy.
Yeah.
When you do this.
With those hand motions, it looks like that's doable.
Yeah.
He's got a huge chin. I could make a joke right now, but I'm not going
Let's
to.
avoid those jokes.
What?
Are you going to stop and shoot him now?
No, he's not a black guy.
Well, there's the
Ryan
joke.
did it.
You're welcome.
The point was not to do it.
I'm a dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Also, that one was yeah. That's an appropriate reaction.
Yes.
Into my bag of popcorn you go. You.
Yeah.
That was the slowest crash in the world.
Yeah. All right, now pretend you're being thrown forward against a dashboard.
Right.
Yeah. Star Trek is ashamed of the
Yeah.
reaction that they just had when they hit something.
Did you see that video of what it looks like when they
Stabilize the
un-Dutch
camera?
angle?
Yeah.
Un-Dutch angle those shots for people just like flailing around.
Yeah. Somewhere there's a kid in a little dusty room that has a clown and he has holding.
I know. I was just gonna say, clown's up there floating in the stratosphere with the cop from Children of the Corn. What, 7 was it?
7, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Over.
Yeah, like how he
fucking
follows radio
punk.
protocol.
Yeah.
But even though he's drunk.
Let me get this straight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, clowns.
And you're a total bitch. Over.
I want to see the story of Officer Carl Mooney.
Right.
Yeah.
The origin story.
What horrible things
Or
have
Curtis
happened to
Mooney.
this guy in this small town.
Right.
So fuck you, over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mooney, I can't drive back to the police station and do it myself right now.
Right.
There you go.
I very much like this idea of it's just like a small town cop like over his head.
Right. Also, why is the ice cream truck running amok on its own?
I don't think those two are the most responsible of ice cream operators.
Fair.
It's got an automatic transmission, which is very new for 1988.
Okay.
They're very confused as to how that would work.
Right.
In a truck.
Yes. The caution children is for them, not the children that are getting ice
Yeah.
cream by the way, on the back of the car.
Who would you cast as these two buffoons?
I would cast
James and Dave Franco.
All right, yeah. There we go.
just Will Ferrell and a mirror.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell and if we're doing like if we're doing midnight or 90s version, it'd be Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly.
Right.
Just Will
Well,
Ferrell and a mirror.
Odds, probably. But yeah.
They do look like they're 50.
Yeah.
Craggy faced.
Yeah, Craig face.
Yeah, if you want to meet with the Craig face, you need James Edward Olmos.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's in a new Blade Runner.
Nothing is more important than selling ice cream. You shut your purty mouth.
Dave Bautista is in the new.
He is. Did you watch the little short that he was in?
Yes.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And sold. There's a very uncomfortable connection between these guys and their ice cream.
Yes.
Yes.
The guy on the left looks like very young Mark Ruffalo.
Yes, he does. Frig
all.
yous all.
Yeah.
And all your climate change science.
Luckily, they also keep cigars in the police station.
Yeah.
I want to see him in Nam.
Just a Christopher Nolan directed origin story for Officer Mooney.
Just running from the Chinese after the
He shuffles
invasion of
in.
the Yalu River.
The 38th parallel. That is what Christopher Nolan's Korean movie will be called.
Yep.
Or no, 48th.
Whoop de goddamn to do.
38 or 48?
I believe it's 38.
Yeah, 38. The 38th. That's what it'll be called.
Or is it 35th? And it's 48th for the United States?
I actually don't know where my globe went.
Yeah, I think it's... I don't know. I think it's 38.
I at
because
first
I don't
thought
know.
this was going to be acid
Yep.
or some acid-like substance.
No, I like the fact that they just like annoys him first as opposed to straight
Right.
up kills Mooney. Mooney needs a slow and painful death.
Yeah.
I am a
wonder if
clown.
the second squirt was purposeful or just accidental.
Hey, jokes, giggity.
No, like legitimately.
I know.
God, like I'm just fucking with you.
They kind of look like each other.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
It is the 38th parallel between the Koreas.
Okay.
But I don't give a fuck about protocol. All right. You pronounced Arpaio incorrectly.
Yeah.
I'll say he's part of Arpaio's posse.
I expect the very Zoidberg.
Clown house!
Yeah.
I'm not clowning in here with you. You're clowning in here with me.
Give me your hand.
Suddenly, John Barenthal with the broom appears, and there are no survivors.
No survivors ever. Also, quick side note: that fucking Punisher trailer was awesome. End side note.
Meep,
That's you when I'm driving.
if Ryan was going to prison drunk.
I'd have the same outfit.
Going to prison dressed as a clown.
It's a long cut for him opening that door.
Right.
I like how this clown just shuffles everywhere. Because he's not going to take the effort to walk in clown shoes.
Okay, I guess that never happened in Korea.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, but I'm sure the Terenzi brothers are responsible.
Right.
Yeah.
This is kind of a cool gag, actually.
And now the movie gets dark.
Right.
Yeah. Oh no.
You leave those punks alone. No, not. It doesn't get dark yet, but it's about to, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause this movie has some like pretty dark implications based off of upcoming scenes.
Definitely. And actually, the culmination of what
No
that was
breaks.
alluding to there is Lego Batman's greatest fear, really, if you think about it.
A world without the Joker?
What's that?
A world without the Joker?
No. Well, the one that he jokes about earlier. We'll get to it. Clowns. I get it. They're at the zoo.
It's like a family circus cartoon.
Yeah.
All right, now which foot is it? The left one.
Did someone just drop some very big bowling pins?
These are some weird shaped holes in the ground.
Officer Kendall reporting for booty.
Ah! Oh, sorry, Barbie.
Whack.
Restricted area. Criminals only.
Yeah.
No lock on that door. Yeah, that's some asbestos towel. You can't tear that up. You're going to have to go over it.
Right. That's a big ass dough. Well,
Right, how the fuck am I supposed to follow this trail?
yeah, this is normal.
Do they have a scene from Inception filmed in here?
It's a clown inside of another clown.
It's a clown troika doll.
Yes. Nice.
Instead of the bwomp, it's just honk it.
Honk, honk, honk.
Honk, honk. What if we went to our friend Jordan's house and just strung up cotton candy that was white and made him think that he had spiders in his house?
Well, the friend would be in a past tense.
Yeah.
Also, the music is really creepy here.
As I said,
It
it's
is.
getting dark.
I like the cocoon effects. I think they
Yeah,
did a really
they
good
look
job
good.
with them.
They look like spider webs.
In some scenes they look better than others.
Yeah, like those are
Those
really
ones
good.
are
those
good.
look awesome.
When there's like a billion of them on screen, though, it just
Yeah.
looks like just pink blobs.
Yeah. This scene is actually creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love everything about
Like
this.
he's shuffling his feet to spin around.
Evening, Commissioner.
This is great.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
this is so good.
I love the little lines on his mouth to make
Right.
it look like he has like an opposable jaw.
Yeah.
This is good. This is so good. The slow lean.
Yeah.
That line should absolutely change in the remake, but the delivery is great.
Yeah, maybe.
And then this just fucking...
I think it's the one instance of blood in this movie.
Yeah, there's not much.
No, there really isn't.
Other than like the bloody faces of the cotton candy people.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, when the shots fire here, look behind the clown. Completely different spot.
Yep. And he had no blood in his hand. Pop, 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 making clowns drop. Oh man, he turned into the sixth angel from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Wow. That's a cut, Max.
Yep. Go tell it on the mountain. It's true.
Yeah.
Over.
Oh no.
I don't know, Davey.
So,
Yeah.
are you on a horse? Does someone need to help you off of it? Let the Ken contemplate.
Yeah.
Contemplate?
Contemplate. Yep.
Debbie. I need little Debbie. I'm hungry.
Yes. It's a large city for 2 police officers.
Yep.
They're very efficient police officers. Probably.
Perpetually eating ice cream. That's how I want to die.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Mm.
So just arbitrarily swinging, 40 degrees on the steering wheel is just fine. This is how people drive.
Down a straight road.
Yeah. I mean, you'd probably imagine they don't keep that thing very well aligned.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, no. Probably handled like a shopping cart.
Fair.
And you got this weird parade float thing. So here's the implication that they've killed everyone in the town.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, though, this is the first good example of all the clowns looking very different,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which is cool.
It's a good gag on the loading zone.
Yep.
This scene reminded me of the really creepy scenes from the modern War of the Worlds, where it's the walkers just plucking people up and putting them in like their baskets.
Oh,
to-
yeah,
to, like-
they
Oh, yeah. War of the Worlds, starring the very amazing Justin Chatwin from our Dragon Ball episode. That's
Is
Tom
he in
Cruise's
that?
son. Yep.
Is he,
he
oh,
in
is he
that?
he's one of the kids?
Yep.
Why would you try to run?
Yeah, just stay where you were.
Right.
Unless he was trying to get to the ice cream truck.
All right.
Yeah.
Jojo out.
We now return to the world's longest shower.
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Those are some pretty amazing boots she's got, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Borrowed them from Kurt Russell in Big Trouble in Little China.
She's also stolen Dave's earring.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, it's like a...
These things are horrifying.
Yes, they are.
It's so 80s, though. I don't know how Popcorn got behind the
Like
mirror,
into the walls.
but thank God for thick wool sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
Borrowed this from Mike Tobacco.
Well, we saw the popcorn was kind of, it was moving around on its own. Maybe it climbed
That's
up there.
true. These look like video game enemies.
They do. Like Mario Piranha Plants.
Yes.
Turlet Clown.
It's Ryan's greatest fear, a moist clown.
Right. No, so this is the thing I was getting at. It's snake clowns.
Snake clowns? Oh, snake clowns.
Clowns. Snakes. Snake clowns. It's a great movie. It's extra entertaining.
Oh, yeah, so good. Will Arnett is a saucy Batman. Rosario Dawson is a competent Batgirl / commissioner.
That's a great play
That's a
here,
good
too.
Yeah.
play.
Didn't know clowns could imitate voices.
Rapid knocking.
I love this gag.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hats is really what sells that gag.
So tall.
It's
Oh, my God.
Yeah. There's great sound design on the laughs.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm unsure as to why some are placed in two balloons.
It's like salting your meat, I assume.
Maybe
Okay, okay. I'm actually just thinking of something. So in one of the phone call scenes earlier at the police station, someone calls in saying,
They took my wife away in a balloon.
wife. So it's only been women, as far as the movie has told us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because we've only seen men put...
Get turned
No,
into-
that's not true. We saw that old lady get put into a
Cocoon.
cocoon. With the one
Oh,
with the,
no, you're right. You're right, yeah. And then the pizza delivery lady, too, was also
Yep.
cocooned. I also like the idea that they just, like, TP the house with party streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like add insult to injury.
Fucking Christ.
It's like the Joker's trick confetti.
Yeah.
Were it not for that weird organ music on the street, this would be a perfect opportunity for like a Benny Hill. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Let's see here. Officer Ken sense tingling.
Yeah. You're speeding. The construction thing there is a neat addition.
Yeah.
The
Obviously
Terenzi brother has a
style
point.
Yeah. He's also driving with his blinker on.
He's like he is like 55 years old.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, he's Robin would fit in with these guys.
All right.
Yep, that's what I was saying. It's Chris
Yep.
O'Donnell's friends. In a world where a car has no brakes, everyone crashes very slowly.
Right. Let's eat some ice cream. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, Petty Pickering. Me, Petty Pickering. Me.
Oof. Barbie is not going to be happy.
Yeah.
You can buff that out. You can buff that out. That's supposed to be on fire.
They got Debbie. Time to kill us some goddamn clowns.
Yeah.
What is he getting at exactly?
Yeah, I mean, he got rear-ended.
Yeah.
This landscape doesn't match the town at all.
No. Well, this movie was filmed in California.
Yeah, I
so
mean, I guess
the
that
coastline makes
that
sense.
would work. Yeah.
California clowns.
Oh, my emergency sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they pulled this upcoming gag of the clown car.
Right.
Because, how could you not?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm very much convinced that the black things on the top and sides of the car are just styrofoam plates or paper plates that have been painted black.
They absolutely
I
are.
would believe that.
What about me? And what about him?
Again, montage music is playing in the
Right.
background.
Ugh, the fat one is awful.
It's the 80s. This is what all music sounds like, James.
Yeah.
But somehow the tiny one is also extremely menacing.
Oh, he's the one who punched someone's head off.
It's true.
Yeah, that is true.
I
Also-
love that delivery.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, where did you get them?
It's a lot of pie.
Like how there's obviously more than 5 being thrown.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's just like materializing and auto-loading pies
Yep.
as they throw them.
No, I'll take it back. That is how I want to die.
Just
Death
pie.
by pie.
My version is different than this. This poor man has been disintegrated,
By
melted.
acid space pies.
Yep.
This.
I like how the short one is the only one who has like sensible sized shoes.
Yeah, you'd think of all the clowns, that'd be the easiest one to make big-looking shoes for.
Mm-hmm. Just a pile of whipped cream and pie.
Grab a spoon. We can do this.
It is just a plate. You're right, Ryan.
Yeah.
What an awful, just massive, awful, actually.
Those mag lights, those are indestructible.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah. These guys have as many buttons on their shirt as Sheriff David Clark does.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Buttons for days.
So going back to the clown shoes, blackcurrant Saison, it's got an ABV of 5.45, which is nice and delightful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Historically, these beers are brewed in the winter, served in spring and summer, and we're getting to the end of the warm season, so we'll be switching over to some dark, heavy stuff soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's my jam, dog.
Yep.
It's my jams. My Jimmy Jams. Is this really the time to be that immature? I don't know.
He is like a 55-year-old ice cream man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yes,
he
right.
can't switch off. He's like an Edgar Wright character. He can't switch off. He's stuck in a life situation he can't get out of.
Yeah.
I'm betting that the two left and rightmost dragons are forced perspective and aren't actually that big.
Officer Angel would have handled this whole thing
Oh, yeah.
already.
Morning angle.
Pulled out that notepad and just
Yeah.
send those clowns to clown jail.
Their son is the Mad Pooper.
The Mad Pooper. What day's your birthday? September 15th. What year? Every year. Okay.
That movie's so good.
Just goddamn
So
incredible.
here we have these four characters just like going through like maybe it's this and maybe it's this, and it's like, oh, they just took the writer's room or the pitch meeting and
Right.
just put it on screen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, what room is this?
Scary
Scary
room,
standee
Funhouse?
room.
I don't know. They've been to a California Funhouse. And now they're in an 80s music video set.
Right.
Yeah. Where's Zool on this set?
Yeah. Or Meatloaf.
Or Prince.
Zool Meatloaf Prince. Let's do this.
One of these things, not like the other. One of these things, not very same. That being Meatloaf.
Because the other two are extra dimensional beings.
Yes.
Hey.
Speaking of Meatloaf, he was playing up in the UP like a week after I was there.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like you planned wrong. That's what
Yeah.
that sounds like.
You chose poorly.
Must resist urge to press big red button. Surprised some klaxons didn't start sounding.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I got my steam-resistant sweater on.
Yeah.
Even for over-the-hill ice cream morons, these guys are stupid.
Yeah. But they're wearing lab coats, so they're intelligent, right?
I guess.
Some good falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You falls into the balls. Also, those doorknobs. Woof.
Yeah. It's clear that he almost steps in the hole.
Right.
That's in the
Yeah.
set right there.
You're so into these.
I don't know if there was an actual
Fools.
hole or they just kind of like faked fell.
Right. I think they fake fell. This is really weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clown ladies with Instagrow titties.
Yep. Very, very weird. It's like Gremlins 2.
Why?
Why would you be attracted to that at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Euro Space Circus. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the lightning pillar room.
Right. This is the cocoonery.
Yep. And the place where the ice cream men are in is the buffoonery.
Right.
Need to win that inline skate set by completing the physical challenge.
Right.
So
The back is a shitty matte painting.
yeah, I don't remember. Were there that many? There were not those. Cocoons back
I
at
don't
the
think we
beginning of
saw
movie.
the upper level. We just saw the bottom, like we were
Yeah.
at this level of perspective.
Okay.
Right.
There was a pulled out scene though.
I think there are more now than there
Okay.
were
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Yeah, these were all hanging here before.
Yes.
With the
Yeah.
bumblebee butt.
But in the
caps.
distance, kind of.
But the upper levels, I think, weren't there. I see you almost shoot me with a shotgun.
Yeah. Ease off there, pal. You know what? These just look like giant rabbit's feet, actually. Like on a keychain.
Yeah, they do. The B top doesn't help.
No. Oof. Jabba the Clown.
This guy just looks like the melted ice cream from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, behind one of those revolving doors is William Shatner.
Yeah.
Probs.
He's the fog machine inspector clown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Nobody in here but us cocoons.
Everything's nice and vague.
Vague.
No one can make out the difficulty of
But-
walking in this costume.
Approximately 10 inches of mystery. That's good. That's good. Mystery depth.
Oh yeah.
Please-
Let me get
please-
some of that lovin'.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't get intimate with the
Yeah.
dead cocoon people, please.
Oh, he definitely is. Ah, finely aged. Moist.
I mean, the implications of this are pretty terrifying.
Right.
Yeah, they body snatched an entire town.
Yeah, this is the scene that I saw when I was younger that freaked the hell out of me. It's just this idea. Ugh. Scary
Space
clown
vampire
man.
clowns.
Right.
Yep.
How many times do you think they had to do this shot, and how much Kool-Aid did this guy have to drink?
I don't know.
A lot.
Many much Kool-Aids.
/ where do you get a straw that crazy looking?
Space.
Hmm.
Space straws.
Well, I mean, like on Earth for this prop.
That's
Who
probably
says
custom
it's not
straw.
a space straw. That looks like tubing that they bent.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's very flimsy,
Yeah.
springy. Look, he's drunk now.
Springy.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
He's a jerk, man. He's leaving the empty milk carton in the fridge.
Yeah,
Right. I don't know. There better still be some blood left.
Yeah.
99 people fill balloons floating in the cloudy world.
Man, if only I had something sharp like a pin for my badge to pop a balloon.
Or literally anything other than shooting the balloon.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm a man with a gun. I know what I'm doing.
did you say the back of his pin of his badge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It was foggy in there.
Which he uses. They can't do that because he uses it later.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Props to the props department for maintaining the sweater rips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From Snake Clowns.
Yep. Forget everybody else in the balloons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who saved
Fuck
the
those
one
people.
person?
Hey!
Hey, he's not a shit cop. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Wiggly clown butts.
Yep.
Destroyed a TIE fighter.
Yeah. Behind door number 3.
Let's just whoosh him like at the bank. Whoosh.
Yeah.
Clown hut.
That elevator did not look big enough to fit those 3 clowns.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
We did see like 90 of them get out of a car.
Yeah, but
So-
it's a clown car, not a clownovator.
Presumably they have the same technology.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's an excellent shot. He must have learned that at the police academy.
Yeah.
Mhm. Michael Winslow
Ugh.
was the arms instructor.
Yeah.
Says the gun.
It's a video game enemy.
Yep.
Spooky. spooky doors.
Now they're in a literal funhouse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I also think this is forced perspective.
Yes.
Yep.
Totally not a regular eel. Jerry, can you please turn off the weird door thing? We're trying to chase them here.
Right.
Yeah.
We already did this bit.
Debbie's like, she just can't do balloons now.
Right,
anymore.
right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This PTSD lying on the floor. You know, guys, I want to go back to Earth, but this is kind of fun. So, like, the teeth in the furthest back are getting shadows, so I think those are real, but I think the
front
more
ones.
foreground versions
The
of
front
these.
snake.
Yeah. Front snake.
This movie has big sets, or they are deceptively big.
Yeah.
I think they're deceptively big.
They're
is
on like
what it is.
one big sound stage with just like stuff set up
Yeah.
with black back. Yeah.
All right, everyone, get ready for the unnecessary door update. Yep.
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 Uh-huh.
Pause, wait, don't go anywhere. Yep. Pause, wait, don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Lift those knees. Lift those knees. Come on. We do their clown.
I like the dog's
clown
back, though.
cardio.
Yeah.
There needs to be at least 2 more slightly smaller doors.
Mm-hmm.
They'll never get away from this door.
You found the broken shotgun. Would you like to use the broken shotgun? You have used the broken shotgun.
Yep.
Ba-bonk. No, you need the broken sawed-off shotgun.
Right. Like
I'm on a
being
set
in
for Parachute
spaceships.
Express.
I'm
Well-
all about the one with the golf club.
Of course
Golf
you
clubs
are.
are such a terrible weapon, though. They're
Oh,
like
they
a
are.
one-use thing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the fact that they
Well,
they,
wait.
they
If it's a driver or if it's an iron,
It doesn't matter. It's gonna bust.
yeah, the idea that they stepped out, they actually gave one a golf club though was pretty funny to me.
Right.
Considering
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
an axe.
Right.
and a
Nail bat.
mace. Yeah.
Yeah.
A bowling pin with.
It's appropriate.
So this surprised me when all of a sudden all of these clowns came out of nowhere.
Right.
Yep.
Just not like as a, oh no, clowns, but like
All the clowns.
They had
More
really-
clowns than ever before.
yeah, they had really been at the point where for the whole movie they had been just being like, hey, look, there are 5 clowns basically. Like that's all
There
we
were
had
there were a
seen.
couple clown extras.
Yeah,
like,
and
in
the street
parade.
sweeping.
Yeah. I like how
Ugh.
they're like, okay, we need to get some from these lady clowns, then we can go.
Clown minds blown.
Maybe they are morons.
Yeah.
Or are they just humoring these humans
Yeah.
for the entertainment of it all?
Pull the joke.
Didn't know cars had a choke.
Yeah.
Boo.
I am the clown of clowns.
I like
See upon my balloon animals and despair.
Yeah. Clown Amandius.
I like the marionetted entrance though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all forced perspective on
Yes.
Jojo, the big clown.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the directors in a costume.
Right. And it's forced perspective in a split frame. You can see the split actually coming up.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want to be
So
in the
I
trailer.
think that they think that the clown on top of the ice cream truck was their clown boss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your false idol has been cast out.
Yeah.
Oh, step on the floor thing. It slides.
Yeah, I saw that.
So this is going back to Twisted Metal 2. This is like Sweet Tooth and Dark Tooth.
Yes, it is.
Also, ice cream is made of gasoline, apparently.
Oh, yeah. That would explain why these Terenzi brothers are so dumb.
Selling just frozen gasoline.
Consuming it.
Are they dead? I like the feral motions that the big clown has. Like it's very much it very much moves differently than the rest of the clowns, and I like that.
It's got a lot of neck folds.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm suddenly inaccurate and unable to shoot anything.
Especially not a giant nose.
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
You guys ever been to the circus?
Not that I remember.
No.
Well, back in Gibraltar, had a circus in the parking lot once, or on the property. It was a very vague memory, though.
Yeah, I went to see the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey,
Kendall,
which they had a poster for in this movie at the Joe Louis Arena.
Oh, really?
Yep. I was about 7, 8 years old. It was fun.
Most circuses are gone now.
Yeah. Like, I think Ringling Brothers, like, just shut down.
Person picking up that thing, by the way.
Yeah. The space dreidel.
Yeah.
Oh, the Jewish clowns.
Well, today is the first day of Rosh Hashanah.
It is.
Happy New Year, Jewish listeners.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Although you'll be listening to this afterwards, but,
Yes.
you know.
It's the thought that counts.
Yes.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
Max, now,
Yes, I am.
Well, that, and now the fingernails are less, they're bigger now.
Yeah, they're less terrifying.
Yes.
Again. Screams geometrically.
Wahoo! Cosplodies.
Clowns are made of fireworks, apparently.
I mean...
Oh, fuck, all the paperwork.
Yeah. So this is the nuke the fridge of this movie.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Keep firing, assholes.
All the paper plates are dented.
They're all busted.
Mm-hmm.
Busted.
You were supposed to die in the original ending,
Right.
but it tested poorly with audiences.
Mm-hmm. The sacrificial cop.
Yeah.
I swear he
back.
goes on to be Joel Osteen. His hair even looks darker now.
And I was really happy about it. Oh my god, you guys.
Just go back into the clown car. Not
Yeah.
anymore. Do this away from us.
Yep, we're just gonna blow you up now.
Yep. One of the I want to see one of those like overhand, like behind the back, like grenade tosses. And then
Right.
Yeah.
Mercifully, almost.
Yeah.
I do like this play in like the horror ending of just like haha pies as opposed to like there's more clowns.
But I mean, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, if those are acid pies,
Yeah.
they're in trouble.
Yeah, they're in for a rough go.
They'll get some exfoliating facials.
Like to back. God, that name is so bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps up Killer
Killer
Klowns
Klowns.
from Outer Space.
It do.
So, view again, brew again. I'll start this one. Absolutely, I'll watch this movie again. Absolutely, no,
Wait, hold
no
on.
question.
Genie Houdini? That's a great name.
Genie Houdini. Yeah, but yeah, great movie. Great from a bad perspective as far
Right.
as like movies we've watched. I rank this one highly.
Wow, that's someone trying to bump in on somebody else's fame. Script supervisor is S. Mae West.
Oh boy.
Really?
Go West.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry. Anyway.
Okay. And as far as this beer goes, yeah, it's a very tasty Saison. Saisons are never, they're one of the few beers that I'm more picky about. Like I don't get them often because a lot of times they don't really do much for me, or they're sometimes they're a little bit too yeasty. But I'm enjoying this blackcurrant, flavor. It's not a flavor you see a lot in beers, so I'm enjoying it. I had it again, and it was pretty fairly priced for the bottles. So, what about you, Mr. Ryan?
View again? Yeah, same as you. I enjoy this movie a great deal, and it's a very digestible runtime. 80 minutes roughly. But it's hilarious and stupid, and it's a great bad movie. I like this very much. The brew again, yeah, I like this a lot. I think it's a very good beer. I don't know that it's memorable enough that I would ever look for it again. But it is really good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
I do
give
like
it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
I very much enjoyed the entirety of drinking this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not pulling a whole hell of a lot of the blackcurrant out of the profile, but enough that it's good.
Well, it's not like fake
Right.
flavored,
Mm-hmm.
So, but it doesn't need to be like punch you in the face, I guess.
Oh yeah.
James, what are your thoughts on this movie and beer?
The movie's fine. I mean, it's a acceptable B movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think there's some fun stuff in it. I'd watch it again. It's not a movie though that I'd be like, oh my god, we have to sit down and watch this ridiculous movie with somebody though.
Oh, okay.
The beer, I like the beer. I'm kind of like you, Max. I've had a lot of Saisons that just really disappoint me because it's just like, this is yeast. And it's like, okay, yeah, I know that's kind of the profile you're going for, but I think there's a lot you can do with a Saison, and I don't think a lot of Saison manufacturers really take that beer to where it can go. And I think this one does. I think the blackcurrant really adds to the flavor of it, because I think a Saison can be kind of flat up front, and the blackcurrant here puts a good flavor up front and allows you to kind of enjoy the back end of it without it just being just a yeasty
florally thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, anything to add, you guys, to the end of this?
No.
Yeah.
No.
All right,
I just
then. Well, thank you for joining. Oh, and here we have Dubs, and apparently this movie's on loop for this Blu-ray, so we have to watch this again now.
Autoplay. Well, buckle up.
Yep, Killer Klowns Part 2. Right. But check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, our website, gbbvpodcast.wordpress.com. Send us your hate mail at goodbrewsbadviews@gmail.com. And as always, please watch
and drink
responsibly.
See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.